So hopefully now you're confidently modelling your own VEX components in sheet metal, and you probably now want to start to plan fabrication, and you need to export some 2D files to send to laser cutters and plasma cutters. So how do we do this? Well, first of all, have your component open in front of you, and what we're going to do is we're going to create a drawing file, a 2D drawing file in Autodesk Inventor. So to do that, you simply go to the application button, choose new, and under metric scroll down on the list, and any of these drawing templates will do. I tend to use the gb.dwg file. Choose create, and what that should create is a nice engineering drawing with the border around the edge. Now what you're going to do is you're going to choose base, and what base will do is base will pick up the component as it appears right now. So as you can see, I've got my C channel here. I can choose the top view of the C channel, and then I can click to the side and then to the other side and to the above and below, and that's a very typical engineering drawing layout. However, of course, that's not in 2D, so that's not flat, and that's no good to me. So if you remember the previous videos that we looked at, we looked very quickly at the unfold option. So here I have my component open, and I'm going to choose unfold. I'm going to choose the feature, and I'm going to choose the edge, and I'm going to unfold that component. And then I'm going to choose to unfold again this feature and this edge, and select OK. And now my component is totally flat. Go back to your technical drawing, choose base again, and this time you'll notice that the component looks very different. Now all I need to do is click once here. I don't need a side view or a top view because it's just a single thin strip, and I can just click OK. And what I have now is if I scroll in, the 2D geometry of the component as it's going to be plasma cut or laser cut out. You'll notice that there's a wider gap between this hole spacing because that's where the metal is going to bend, and that's going to use up some of that material. But I now have a to scale 2D drawing which I can export. So to export files, we go to the application button, we can choose export, and we have a number of options. So we have export to DWG or export to DWF. I would suggest DWG file. And on the drop down we can choose either the AutoCAD version or the Inventor drawing file, and in options I would suggest that you just double check that the components are ISO view and everything is kind of conforms to what you expect. You can then save this file as a .dwg file and select yes to all so that all the components are picked up. Select OK, and what we're doing is we're just exporting this as a typical file. You can also export these files as PDF formats, because some laser cutters or plasma cutters will pick up on a PDF. And again, just check your options, check the features and the resolution of the component, and hit save, and that again will export you a file that might be useful depending on what piece of equipment that you're using. And likewise, you can take PDFs, you can take them into other packages, and they can then convert the graphical information here into line work as well. So you can actually start to put them into other pieces of software, and you can actually put those into your post-processing stages and actually laser cut from those as well. So have a little play with the various different types of files that you can export. Go to your next version, see what they can come up with, see what options it comes up with, and publish as many files as you can. Take them into your post-processing software and plasma cut or laser cut them out, and enjoy manufacturing those components. Good luck.